Okay, before we begin, my entire thesis and analytical structure for this video is inspired directly by Sheffield 3 videos about twist villains. I am loosely using his rules and his principles to analyze this dumb Netflix movie about talking magical animals. This is me giving him full credit. Heck, I'll even link his 3 videos in my description. Just please keep H-Bomber guy away from me, bro. I don't need him obliterating my non-existent YouTube career in 3 hours or less, man. Please! Okay, now that I've gotten my lengthy disclaimer out of the way, let's begin. Swapped is a new Netflix animated movie starring Academy Award winning actor Michael B. Jordan. Put some respect on my boy's name! The deep lore in this movie is that a long time ago, the big bad wolf ruled over all the animals of the valley with an iron fist, spreading fear everywhere he went until magical creatures called Zoo came into the valley to spread peace and love by giving the animals the ability to transform into other animals and understand one another with these glowing magical pods that grow out of their hands. Now obviously, the big bad wolf didn't like that because the Zoo were cramping his style, so he used the pods to turn himself into the Fire Wolf, killed Zoo and plunged the valley back into an eternal era of fire. Fear, and plunged the valley back into an eternal era of fear. Jesus Christ, God, get it together! But that's just the prologue. Here's the main plot of the movie. Ollie the Puku, played by Academy Award winning actor Michael B. Put some respect on his name, Jordan, finds a glowing pod that accidentally turns him into a Javan, the sworn enemy of the Puku, and in the process of trying to help her fellow Javan, Ivy accidentally turns herself into a Puku. So now, together with the help of their dumb fish friend the Bugu fish, they need to go on a journey through the valley to find more pods so they can all swap back to their original bodies while avoiding the wolves who are hunting them. But the twist is, their dumb fish friend Bugu turns out to be the Fire Wolf. Now, this is a great twist villain because you genuinely don't see it coming. I mean, you're watching a dumb 3 out of 10 Netflix movie where the inciting incident of the plot comes as a result of pure meaningless coincidence as opposed to logically consistent cause and effect plot mechanics. The last thing you expect is for the mentally challenged, comic relief dumbass side character to be revealed as the legendary badass boogeyman final boss. The movie subverts your expectations and completely catches you off guard because there's already a villain in the story. The main wolf who is hunting them down at this point is completely indistinguishable from the Fire Wolf because in your mind, of course he would have the ability to turn his fire on and off so he doesn't burn his family and the rest of the forest. Plus, we're seeing things from Ollie's point of view, so the moment he asserts his belief that the first wolf he sees is the Fire Wolf. Fire Wolf? That ill-informed assumption cements itself as a foundational narrative fact within our psyche. There is even a third layer to this surprise twist because even when he says Fire Wolf right before he transforms, in your mind you're thinking he's just goofing around and turning into a non-specific generic Fire Wolf so he can be cool and strong. You're not thinking that he's actually the Fire Wolf from the legend. The twist is so good you literally don't even believe it when you see it. Even the main characters couldn't believe that shit, bro.
Fire Wolf.
Bogle? It's not until the atmosphere and tone changes after his transformation and you hear their expository ass dialogue before you realize that, oh shit, it's really him! This shit just blows your mind from all angles, gang. His big bad origin story is that he was exiled from his wolf pack and the other animals rejected him, so he swore to, well, I'll just let him tell you himself.
So I promised myself that one day I would burn the valley down, and those who survived would bow down to me.
So even when you look beyond the surface level shock value of the plot twist, there's still a lot of things to appreciate about this character. Like the fact that him being the only lonely Bugu fish is thematically consistent with him being an outcast lone wolf. His goofy voice and personality is in line with that of a loser type character who would absolutely get kicked out of the group chat for being uncool. So his good and bad guy persona are narratively cohesive and his motivation is consistent with who he has been characterized to be. Not only is he physically scary as a threatening monster, he's also a psychologically horrifying specter because his innocent yet deceptive performance as Bugu and his shocking reveal as Firewolf completely wrecks your brain and deregulates your emotions, instantaneously giving you generational trust issues and incurable trauma. He got rejected by everybody, which made him bitter and spiteful, so he decided that if they wouldn't love him, they would all fear him. Even his evil villain plan.
So I promised myself that one day I would burn the valley down, and those who survived would bow down to me.
It's a one-to-one adaptation of the old African proverb, the child who is not embraced by the village will burn it down just to feel its warmth. Kinda like how the weird kid in school who everybody bullies turns into a school shooter just so he can finally feel powerful. If he can't have your respect, he'll damn sure have your fear. And I'm only just now realizing that while every creature in the movie has a real name, bro just refers to himself as whatever animal he happens to be at the time. He's a Boogle fish? Yeah, his name is Boogle. What? He's a wolf who catches fire? Yeah, his name is Firewolf. Very consistent with him being characterized as a pea-brained simpleton. Anyway, that's about it. Subscribe to my Patreon. Do it now.